Hello everybody! Access students, teachers, and I would like to share with you our project for the 4th of July. This year, we are working with the topic of quilting, and we are learning a lot about this craft, which is so popular in the United States. We have put together our quilting designs with facts about Independence Day. We really hope you like what we have done.
Quilts are very much part of American culture, and it is a very popular art. For celebrate this 4th of July, we have designed our own American quilts with facts about this iconic celebration. Let's take a look at our work and we hope that you enjoy it.
By the middle of the 1700s, the 13 colonies that made up part of England's empire in the New World were unhappy about the laws set by a king 3,000 miles away.
They were resentful about taxes. They felt that they shouldn't have to pay British taxes because they weren't part of the parliament.
Representatives in the Virginia colony thought independence was very important, so they chose a committee. This committee was called Continental Congress, and it would represent the colonies. The first Continental Congress meeting was in September of 1774 and had delegates from 12 colonies. They didn't like what England was doing with them, so they created a list that was the first version of the Declaration of Independence. The colonies continued to organize protests against Britain and to train their own soldiers.
On July 4 of 1776, the Continental Congress approved the Declaration of Independence. This means that the United States will become an independent nation. On the 4th of July, Americans celebrate Independence Day because on that day they become an independent from England. On July 8 of 1776, the Declaration of Independence was read publicly for the first time and the people celebrate.
The signing of the USA Declaration of Independence occurred at the Pennsylvania State House, Independence Hall in Pennsylvania.
The 56th delegate to the Second Continental Congress represented the 13 former colonies which had declared themselves the United States of America.
American flag has always been red, white, and blue, but its design has changed over the years. Now it has 50 stars that represent the state and 13 red and white stripes that stand for the first 13 colonies. The design of the new American flag was originally approved in Washington, D.C. on June 14, 1777.
On September 14, 1814, U.S. soldiers at Baltimore Fort McHenry raised a huge American flag to celebrate the victory over British forces. The sight of those broad stripes and bright stars inspired Francis Scott Key to write a song that eventually became the United States national anthem. Key's work gave new significance to a national symbol. In 1931, it became American national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
56 people signed the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson wrote the majority of it. Later, Jefferson served as the third president of America from 1801 to 1809. As a coincidence, Jefferson died on July 4, 1826.
Franklin was the oldest signed, and Edward Rutledge was the youngest. John Hancock had the longest signature. John Adams was the second president of the USA, and other important people were James Thompson and William Williams.
The Liberty Bell was hung in the Golden State House, which later became Independence Hall in Philadelphia. It was rung at several important national events, such as presidential elections, funerals, and of course, the 4th of July. The sight and sound of a ringing bell on the 4th of July symbolizes freedom to most Americans and reminds them of the day the new country was born.
Every 4th of July, Americans have a holidays from work or school. Communities and families have all days paid.
Afternoon activities will not be complete without live music and free baseball game or free toss, and maybe a 3-leg race.
Some cities have parades with people dressed as the original founding fathers or early colonists, who march to the music of high school bands. At dusk, people gather to watch the city fireworks display.
Americans have all-day picnics with their favorite foods, barbecues. They grill hot dogs, hamburgers, and other meats or vegetables. They eat potato salad, corn on the cob, baked beans, watermelon, and a variety of desserts. Many people enjoy participating in a pie eating or watermelon eating contest.
Red, white, and blue are everywhere. One of the 4th of July food traditions is the prevalence of red, white, and blue. Of course, the dominance of these three colors seems natural because of the flag.
This holiday is an American favorite because it is a fun birthday celebration in the United States. Does your country celebrate its Independence Day or a similar national holiday? How do you celebrate on this day? Tell us about your country.